Good afternoon. We are live at TNT Ballpark, Field 1, as we are getting ready for the first round of bracket play here at the 14B Monster Mother's Day tournament. Oklahoma Drive is set to take on Tribute, 2010 Tribute, here momentarily. My name is Pedro Claudio, and I'll be bringing your play-by-play here for this contest. Drive got into this position by beating Regulators by a score of 4-3 earlier in the day in pool play. Regulators already played their first bracket game and actually lost to Vipers by a score of 7-4. So a little bit of a surprising result there. But the matter at hand for Drive is Tribute, and Tribute lost to Vipers in their pool play game earlier today. We'll build a lineup with you here momentarily. Coach Garrett giving a lineup to the umpire, along with Brindley. But we're here moments away from getting underway. In bracket play, it is 65-minute contest as opposed to 60-minute in pool play. So a little bit more time for an inning to get started. I will presume that Drive is going to be the home team in this contest since they are the 1 seed out of B pool. But that remains to be seen. Game time just announced by the umpire at 4:18, so that means we've got a running clock until 5:23 here in Hara. Beautiful day here, 81 degrees, next to no wind. Just a bright sunny day for this contest. And Drive is going to be the home team in this contest. We will set up the defensive alignment here momentarily as we get ready to get underway in bracket play. The winner of this contest moves on to a second round unbeaten bracket game tomorrow, while the loser has to play in the elimination bracket tonight at 8:35. Drive definitely doesn't want to do that. Looking at the bracket, a win for Drive puts them in with a 9:55 contest tomorrow against the winner of Bombers X and Oklahoma Prospects. That'll be, again, tomorrow at 9:55. The loser plays at 8:35 this evening. Let's go over your defensive alignment for Drive in this contest. In the circle and pitching is Bella. Behind the plate and catching is Mia. Bella to Mia. Taylor, Turbo, Tinley, and Maya are across the infield, first, second, shortstop, and third. Madeline in left. Natalie in center. Neely in right. That is the defensive alignment for this contest as we're about to get underway here in Hara. So final pitch being thrown, and with 62 minutes on the clock, sit back, relax, and it's time to enjoy the Oklahoma Drive. There we go. Leadoff batter steps into the plate, into the box, awaits the first pitch, shows bunt, pulls back, and on the outside corner, it's a strike. And we are underway here in Hara. Bella starts off the contest with a strike on the outside corner. Next pitch. At the knees for a strike, and it's now quickly 0-2. Swung on, hit on the ground to Bella, picks it up, throws it to Taylor, and gets the out. First out of the game. Taken care of by Bella, one away. Soft ground ball to Bella, who picks it up cleanly off the turf and throws it to Taylor for the first out. First pitch, the next batter, swung on and missed for a strike, and it's 0-1. The fields here at TNT Ballpark in Hara are turf for the infield, and then it's grass after that. Next pitch, bounced in. Count evens at 1-1. Trying to get my microphone all set up here. The 1-1. Tipped. Off the catcher's mask. Count moves to 1-2. Count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's 2 away. Nice job by Bella, get that strikeout. First pitch to the number 3 hitter on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Bella warm and dealing here in the top of the first inning against this Tribute 2010 team. Swung on early, fouled, and quickly it's 0-2. The 0-2. Hit, just foul. Taylor started to reach for it, figured it might be foul, but if she touched it fair, more than likely it was going to be a problem if she couldn't catch it cleanly. So, higher IQ play by Taylor, and the count stays at 0-2. That was scalded. Another 0-2 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air. Just going to be out of play. And count's going to remain at 0-2. Drive in their black tops with gray pinstripes, black pants, red belt, and red socks. That is your uniform lineup. That ball is hit in the right center field. Natalie comes and gets it, throws it in the second. There might be, wasn't going to be a play. It's a stand-up double. So, a 2-out double by the number 3 hitter. And Tribute's trying to start a rally here in the top of the first inning. First pitch to the cleanup hitter, swung on and missed for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering. Fouled out of play and it's back to 0-2 quickly. Drive needs to get these outs and get up to bat without giving up any runs. The 0-2. Swung on, hit in the left field. That's going to be playable for Madeley, who makes the catch and ends the inning. Tribute doesn't score. We go to the bottom of the first. Drive looking to score first. We move into the bottom of the first inning, and we're going to build a lineup with you in this contest. Bella leading off. Tinley going to be batting next. First offering to Bella. Way high. And it's 1-0. Bella's had a hot bat, but she's also been a little too anxious at times. Got to wait for the pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. It's 1-1. That pitch at her head. Got to wait for one that's coming into the zone for her to drive. Go 1-1. That's outside. Count moves to 2-1. Two-one offering. Swung on, popped up, and out of play. Count moves to 2-2. Bella reaches for it, goes to first. They can't make a play. She starts heading to second, and she's in. So we're going to call that a single with a one-base error, and Bella's on second as the leadoff. Coach Michael looking for a possible courtesy runner, but declines to do it. And that's going to bring up Tinley with Turbo on deck. First pitch to Tinley inside for a ball. Came close to hitting her. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Low. Nice stop by the catcher to keep Bella from advancing to third. Count moves to 2-0. This Tribute team appears to be out of more. That pitch inside for a ball is 3-0. And drives one ball away from having runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning. The 3-0 to Tinley. Way inside actually hits her, and she's aboard with a hit by pitch. That's going to bring Turbo up to the plate with Maya on deck. Swung on, fouled off to the left side, a little bit early. Drive has to wait for the pitch to get in the zone. They see pitches that they like, and they're so anxious to drive them, but they got to get there, otherwise they're going to roll on the bat, and it's going to be grounders. The 0-1, right down the middle for a strike. It's now 0-2. So Turbo facing an 0-2 count with Bella at second, Tinley at first, in a scoreless contest. The 0-2. Inside, low. Again, a nice stop by the catcher. Keep anybody from advancing. A 1-2 count to Turbo. Swung on, fouled. Up against the fence. You can't see it on the screen, but the Tribute head coach took that off the fence. He's okay. His back might have a little sore after tonight. And that swung on for strike 3. On the play, both Bella and Tinley advance as stolen bases. So good job by Bella and Tinley to get stolen bases on the strikeout and move to second and third. Maya's up to the bat, swings at the first pitch. A little bit out of control there. If that pitch was outside, it's 0-1.
Deep breath, wait on it. Stay loaded.
So runners at second and third, only one out. That pitch fouled out of play. Count moves to 0-2. Drive is going to have to be patient at the plate and wait for their pitch. If they do that, they can make things very difficult on Tribute early. If they swing at pitches out of the zone or lunge early, they're only helping Tribute. So Maya down to the count 0-2. Way high. Again, nice stop by the catcher. Count moves to 1-2. Backstop's only about 10 foot past the catcher, so not a lot of room here at TNT Ballpark. But Bella might have made a run for it. That's outside. Maya did everything but offer at that one. Count goes to 2-2. Good discipline by Maya at the plate there. A 2-2 to Maya. Way high. That's ball 3.
Win it, 2.
A 3-2. Swung on, and that's going to drop over a shortstop for a hit. Maya's going to be able to advance on the throw in. That's an RBI single for Maya.
Go, Banana.
And it's 1-0 drive here in the bottom of the first inning. Still only one out. And Natalie coming to the plate. Taylor's on deck. Natalie shows bunt. Fouls it off to the right side, 0-1. That pitch was trailing outside. A little bit hard to drop it down when a pitch is doing that. Nonetheless, she made contact, 0-1. Shows bunt again, pulls it back wisely. Count moves to 1-1. Good job by Natalie not to offer at that. She knew it was outside. 1-1 count. Tinley at third, Maya at second. Natalie at the plate and 1 run in the bottom of the first. That hits her. She takes one on the backside. And the bases are loaded for Taylor. So Taylor comes to the plate with the bases loaded and only 1 out. And Tribute should have a chat, and they are. Taylor has fence power here. She just needs to wait for her pitch. So bases loaded, only 1 out. Drive with 1 in and looking to cash in some more. And Taylor at the plate. First pitch to Taylor. Way outside. 1-0. They probably know better than to throw her an inside pitch. She could belt it and challenge the fence. Taylor sets up in the box, the 1-0. Swung on and hit in the infield. That's going to be infield fly rule. And that's an out. Automatic out. And that's 2 away. So 2 away, and Madeley coming to the plate. With Ryan on deck. Madeley needs to drop a hit somewhere or get on base to keep the inning alive. First pitch swung on.
Wait on it, sis.
In the turf. Not the pitch she wants to swing at. It's 0-1.
You got this.
Swung on and hit in the right field for a hit. That's down. 1 run is in. Maya's coming in to score as well. Madeley advanced to second and third. That's a 2 RBI single for Madeley. And it's now 3-0 drive in the bottom of the first inning. Nice hit by Madeley. Right down the right field line. Dropped it in perfectly. So now Natalie at third, Madeley at second. Ryan at the plate. 2 outs. That bounces in. And it's 1-0. So Drive cashes in 2 more runs and extends to a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. That's what you want to see with a bases loaded situation, is get runners in. Next pitch high. And the count moves to 2-0.
Wait on it.
Ryan had a critical hit on the ground. Second, who throws for the final out of the inning. Drive scores 3, and we move to the second inning with Drive up 3-0. Drive completes their warm-ups as we move into the top of the second inning. Drive up 3-0. Needs to continue their strong defense. As they want to secure a spot in the 9:55 contest tomorrow. First pitch, hit on the ground to Taylor, who gets the out unassisted at first. Nice job by Taylor. Recognize the speed of the runner and is able to get the out. Turbo was covering as well, so good job by both to get that first out of the inning. One away. One pitch, one away. First pitch, the next batter swung on late, and it's 0-1. We're coming to you live from TNT Ballpark here in Harrah, Oklahoma. Field 1. Next pitch, low, nice stop by Mia. Toss back to Bella. She's not sure how it popped out of her glove, but it did. It's 1-1. Swung on, hit on the ground to Turbo. Gets the hop, but can't handle it. That's an error. And with one away, Tribute has a runner at first. Don't want to get lax on defense, even with a 3-0 lead. First pitch, the next batter fouled out of play. Hits one of the many sheds here at TNT Ballpark, and it's 0-1. Swung on the ground to Maya, who gets the out at second. So the fielder's choice gets an out. Nice job by Maya to get the out along with Turbo. So two away and a runner at first. And Drive just needs one defensive out to get back in the batter's box. Swung on, hit in the right field. That's going to drop for a hit. That's a single. Good job by Neely to get it in quickly. So a 2-out single leaves runners on first and second. And Drive just needs that one out. Taylor wants to talk it over real quick. First pitch, right down the middle for a strike. Mia faked like she was throwing anywhere and everywhere. Nothing doing by the runners. It's 0-1. Next pitch, swung on and missed for strike two. And Bella's one strike away from ending the top half of the second inning. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike three. Tribute gets a couple runners on board but does not score. We move to the bottom of the second inning. Drive up 3-0. Neely leads off the bottom of the second inning for Oklahoma Drive. And we'll see who comes up on deck after that. Neely shows bunt, drops it down, gets to the pitcher, and they get her out. Good drop by Neely to get the bunt down. Unfortunately, the pitcher makes a nice clean play and gets the first out of the inning. Good work by Neely. That brings up Bella in the top of the order. First pitch. Way too tall for the catcher. It's 1-0. With it being Mother's Day weekend, graduations and whatnot, that pitch fouled out of play. Count goes to 1-1. Above her head. Drive looks like they're playing a little bit short-staffed here. Both Tessa and Helena not in the dugout for this contest. The 1-1 driven into center field. Off the glove of the center fielder. Bella's around second. She's headed for third. She's there safely with a triple. I'd call it an error, but the center fielder was never fully under it. It went right off her glove. It's a triple. And Bella's aboard. Finally got the pitch she wanted. She could drive. Tinley now at the plate. Swung on, and that's going to drop into right center field for a hit. One run's coming in. Tinley's headed to second. She's going to have to, she slides in for a double. So an RBI double for Tinley extends the drive lead to 4-0. And Turbo comes up with Tinley at second and only one out in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch of Turbo. High for a ball. It's 1-0. Some umpires call it at the letters, some do not. That was a ball. Tribute playing deep. That pitch outside. Ball gets past and gets to the shortstop. Tinley didn't stop, and they got her out. So it's a 2-0 count. Tinley steals the base and then is caught, picked off. So credit her with the stolen base, but there's now two away. That pitch high, it's 2-1. I guess that last pitch was a strike, so I apologize for that. 2-1 is the count. Now it's 3-1. The pitch where Tinley stole a base and then was picked off trying to get home. That was a strike. Last two pitches were balls. It's 3-1. That's way outside. It's ball 4. So with two away, Turbo's at first. That brings up Maya. First pitch to Maya, in on her hands, swung on and fouled back. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Maya. Way high. Ball 2. Turbo steals it cleanly. Excuse me, ball 1. Nice job by Turbo to get the steal. She moves to second. Count moves to 1-1.
Go, Maya. Hey, be loaded. Wait on it. Stay back.
That pitch low. Turbo started to run and then thought better of it as the ball didn't get away from the catcher very far. On the outside corner for a strike, it's 2-2. Throw from the knees to the shortstop had Turbo scampering back to second.
Go, be loaded.
The 2-2. That's low. It bounces in. Turbo runs to third as soon as it bounced in. Catcher had a hard time getting a handle on it. Count moves to 3-2. So 3-2 count to Maya. Swung on, and everybody's dancing.
Wait on it.
Driven hard but foul. Coach Michael showing off some fancy footwork there. He lets Maya know about that. Count stays at 3-2. Swung on and missed. It gets all the way to the backstop. Problems for Tribute as everybody's safe. So that's a strikeout. But Turbo comes in to score. And it's 5-0. And we're going to have a pitching change.
Get your timing down.
So we'll take a break with you as we let the Tribute pitcher get some warm-ups in. You're watching Oklahoma Drive Softball. We're back in action. Natalie comes up to the plate with Maya at first. 5-0 lead for Drive at this point. Swung on and driven in left field. That's going to be over the head. Maya's coming around, and she's going to likely try to score. She does not, but that's a double for Natalie. And Maya gets the third. The ball came in. Maya was scared she was going to catch it cleanly. She did not, but nonetheless, if she had tried to go home, she might have been out at home. So runners on second and third. First pitch outside to Taylor. A look at third, but Maya hadn't even come off the bag. It's 1-0. Swung on and hit in the center field. That's going to drop for a hit. 2 runs are going to come in to score. Maya's in, as is Natalie. That's a 2 RBI single, and it's now 7-0 drive in the bottom of the second inning. Great job by Taylor to just wait on the pitch and drive it where there were no tribute players. 7-0 drive, and they're in the driver's seat here. Madeley hits one. Nice catch by the second baseman to end the inning. But Drive scores 4 times, and we go to the top of the third inning. Drive up 7-0. Warm-ups are over as we move into the top of the third inning. Drive with a 7-0 lead. And in the driver's seat here against Tribute. Sabella looking for another scoreless inning here. First pitch is fouled to the backstop, and we're underway in the top of the third inning. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit to second base. Turbo should be under it, and she gets it. One away. Tricky maneuvering out there as you get near the grass. There's a little bit of a lip between the turf and the grass. No issues from Turbo in navigating it for that play. One away. Next batter swings and misses the first pitch, and it's 0-1. That next pitch, a little bit outside. Count evens at 1-1. Foul of the backstop makes the count 1-2. Hit on the ground. Turbo stops it, turns around, and they called her out. They called her out. So nice play by Turbo. Had the runner been running through the bag, it likely would have been an infield single. But nice job by Turbo to show some range and throw a strike to Taylor for the out. 2 away. I believe we're back to the top of the order. First pitch down low for a ball. It's 1-0. Next pitch, hit on the ground, foul. That pitch bounced in, moves the count to 2-1. So a 2-1 count. That pitch is low, so the count moves to 3-1. Again, the winner of this contest moves into a 9:55 a.m. start tomorrow against the winners of Bombers and Prospects. And that pitch is down at the knees, evening the count, or making the count full at 3-2. The loser of this contest has to play an elimination bracket game tonight at 8:35 p.m. Hit on the ground to Tinley. Picks it up cleanly, throws it to Taylor for the third out. Tribute doesn't score. We move to the bottom of the third inning. Drive up 7-0. Quickly move into the bottom of the third inning. Time's starting to get short for Tribute. Ryan at the plate. First pitch outside low. It's 1-0. Thanks for joining us here on Mother's Day weekend. Next pitch low and inside. 2-0. Foul to the backstop. Count moves to 2-1. As I was saying earlier, Ryan had a critical base hit in the last contest against Regulators, smoking one to the right side that went off the first baseman's glove. Again, scalded to the right side. That's foul. But as Regulators were throwing the ball around, it eventually was thrown all the way into center field to the fence. And Ryan, off of a single, was able to score a Little League home run, which proved to be very pivotal in that contest. At the time, it brought the score to 3-0 drive. That pitch waited on and fouled to the right side. Count remains at 2-2. Final score against the Regulators was 4-3. So they needed every bit of that hit and then some. Ryan with a 2-2 count. Fouled to the net. Count stays at 2-2. She's battling here. 2-2. Swung on, fouled, out of play again. Made it disappear against the wall. Count stays at 2-2. I don't know if there's a run rule. Swung on and missed, strike 3. It gets past the catcher and completes the out at first. Ryan stood at the plate a little too long, frustrated with herself for swinging at strike 3. Didn't realize that ball was still live. Would have made the play at first a lot closer. But there's one away. First pitch to Neely, swung on and missed for a strike. It's 0-1.
You got it. Let's see it, sis.
That pitch fouled to the backstop. Count goes to 0-2. Bella's on deck. The 0-2 to Neely, way high. It's 1-2. Another high pitch. Good job by Neely not to offer at that. Count goes to 2-2. Whoa, over her head. That count goes to 3-2. Thankfully, it didn't make contact with her head or the bat. Count goes to 3-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's 2 away. Good at bat for Neely. Just couldn't come up with contact into the field of play. 2 away. That brings up Bella. First pitch swung on, missed for a strike. It's 0-1. So drive in a comfortable position, but it wouldn't hurt to tack on some more runs and just add some insurance. Next pitch outside is 1-1. More than likely, the next inning will be the last one, with only 11 minutes left in the contest. That pitch swung on and fouled to the back. It's 1-2. Coach Michael looking at Bella, knowing exactly what she did. She lunged for that pitch. It hadn't gotten to the plate. Let it get there. The 1-2. Swung on and hit. That's going to drop into right field for a hit. Bella gets a 2-out single. And at this point, singles and base runners just milk the clock down against this tribute team. First pitch in and low. Bella is able to advance to second without a throw. With a 7-0 lead, we'll call that defensive indifference. It's 1-0. That pitch up high, it's 2-0. Turbo's on deck. Right down the middle for a strike. It's 2-1. down at the knees. It's called a strike. It's down 2-2. So Bella at second, Tinley in the box, 2 away, and a 2-2 count. Swung on and hit in the air. Should be playable. And that's a foul out for Tinley. Drive doesn't score. We move to the top of the 4th inning. Drive up 7-0. One defensive change as we move into the top of the 4th inning. Brindley comes into right field. And we're going to move into the top of the 4th inning, which more than likely is the last at bat for Tribute. 7 minutes left in the contest. And Tribute is the visitors, so more than likely, as Drive comes to bat in the bottom of the inning, time will expire. First pitch from Bella, hit into center field. Natalie comes in and makes the catch. 1 away. Nice job by Natalie.
Good catch, Nana.
Good contact. Natalie had to run a good ways, but she made a nice running catch below the belt for the out. 1 away. Next pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Maya picks it up, throws it, and it goes into right field. We had time. That runner's all the way to third on the error. So that's an error, a 3-base error. And there's a runner on third with 1 out. Maya had plenty of time there. Just got to make a better throw. Taylor tried to scoop it out of the turf, but a little bit too far wide.
Come on, girls, on your toes.
Hit in the air. Nice catch by Taylor to get the out.
Hey, good try, man.
The runner at third ultimately makes a play for the plate. They throw to Mia, who had the runner dead to rights, but the ball popped up on the slide, and Tribute scores a run. It's 7-1 Drive. Umpires are going to have a conversation about this as the ball was thrown into the pitcher's circle which should have reset things. But they're going to call her safe. Have some fans here being a little bit rowdy in the back. It's 7-1, but there's 2 away. And Drive needs 1 defensive out to mathematically seal the deal. Still 4 minutes left on the clock. First pitch by Bella, down low for a ball, 1-0. Some of the fans may think that Drive should just let him have it, but we've all seen where furious rallies can happen with 2 outs against Drive, so not a bad decision by Coach Garrett to make that ask. Counts 1-1. Swung on, hit on the ground to Tinley. Gets past Tinley for a single. So a 2-out single. I guess the other defensive change. Tinley was at second, Turbo was at short. That's the ball game. With 2 minutes left, it looks like the maximum amount of runs that could score are 6. Tribute could only get to 7-6, so that's the end of the ball game. Final score, Drive wins by a score of 7-1. Drive will play